So now we'll be taking you to our reporter Samkele Maseko, who is at the National Executive Committee meeting, which has started to deliberate extensively on the 30% tariffs that the US has imposed on South African goods. Now, South Africa is among 70 countries that are facing the US President Donald Trump's tariffs on exports. So, Sam, a very good morning to you. Yesterday, we heard of talks on reviving the economy, and this was also right in the backdrop of those extensive deliberations on those tariffs by the US. What can we expect to come out of there today?
The NEC of the ANC, as we're told, that today the main focus is going to be the local government issues that are pertaining to the local sphere of government within the country. There's going to be a pointed focus on local government. There will be a presentation by the ANC's subcommittee focusing on local government issues. There will be a presentation by Kgalema Motlanthe, the former deputy president of the ANC, looking into the processes that will be followed by the ANC in choosing its public representatives for the upcoming local government elections next year, which criteria will be used within that particular format. And that will look extensively in the ANC's quest to try and revive local government and to fix the mess that is currently there of a lack of a service delivery in having credible candidates stand for the African National Congress, noting that they suffered a huge setback in the 2021 local government elections, where they lost a huge number of proportional representation seats in the key metros within the country: Tshwane, Ekurhuleni, Johannesburg, Mbombela, and other municipalities, eThekwini as well as Mangaung, and a number of other metro municipalities such as Nelson Mandela Bay, where they suffered a huge hammering. And the problems that are besieged with a municipality like Buffalo City within the Eastern Cape, there where a motion of no confidence has been tabled against an ANC mayor by ANC councillors within that municipality.
Having listened to what the Gauteng Premier has also just said now about, reshuffling his executive in terms of taking accountability seriously now and having, such conversations in such meetings as the National Executive Committee meeting, for instance.
Issues pertaining to governance are very topical today within the National Executive Committee. You do know that with the deliberations currently taking place, local government, and in particular the preparation for the upcoming G20 summit and the work that is being done in a metro municipality like Johannesburg to make sure that street lights are working, to make sure that robots are working, to make sure that roads are tarred properly into international standards, so that when the guests arrive and the heads of state arrive for the G20 summit, Johannesburg is relatively the world-class African city that it portrays and claims to be, and also noting the service delivery challenges that are there. You'd remember when the president spoke in the council chambers in Johannesburg, he said that the city is filthy. You do know that there is an interministerial team and a presidential team working with Johannesburg and working with the provincial government of Gauteng to try and fix the mess that is there within the city of Johannesburg. I did see earlier on during the course of the week, Panyaza Lesufi alongside Lebogang Maile and a number of government executives and business discussing the over 20 billion rands that is envisaged by the private sector to reinvest in the inner city of Johannesburg. You do know that also when you take into account of eThekwini local municipality, where the ANC has deployed its own ANC NEC member Cyril Xaba, there is some sort of relative work that is being done there to turn around that particular city after a period of time where it was under decay.
Right, let's leave you to it. Samkele Maseko monitoring that story for us. Thanks very much indeed for that update.